Shalom. Call Halalimna Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, elder bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to the prophets of the body. Shalom to the 144,000 and the greater multitude. May peace and blessings be upon your households. Shalom Babakar. And on the screen is, I believe he's a Manassite, the so-called Cuban, Yoel Romero. All right. And Yoel, I think, is a Spanish version of saying Joel, right? Or Yoel Romero. Now, this guy, obviously he's an Israelite, and a lot of Jakes are waking up to the truth. And obviously, there's camps all over the world. The men of the Lord, the men of Great Millstone, are pushing this truth heavy in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai, because they are the mouthpiece of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai. And yes, they do have the 100% truth. Okay, I'm an Israelite foreigner, and I follow the Great Millstone teachings in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai, because those teachings are straight out of the scriptures, and they are the teachings of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, and a lot of boxers, martial artists are waking up to the truth. We've seen videos on GMS Get This Work. There was a Jake, I don't know his name, he's a martial artist, who said that I want to give thanks to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. That's what he said. And he said it in the same way the Great Millstone do, that elders do. Yahweh is the Most High's name. Everybody ignorantly calls God. That's how he said it. And then he said Yahweh Shai is the Messiah's name. Everybody ignorantly calls Jebus. Right? Yes. There's some Jake, some martial artist. And then you got Floyd Mayweather. But we know that Floyd's not really sincere. And then you got because he's not going to give up them riches. And then you got that Issacharite boxer who looks like an Edomite. One second, let me just Google him. Famous Mexican boxers from Mexico. I don't know his name, man. Yeah, this is the guy. I forgot his name. What's his name? What's his name, man? Let me just type in red-headed Mexican. See if that comes up. Red-headed Mexican boxer name. Salakia. Canelo Alvarez. That's him. All right. He come out with the fringes on. He's wearing a garment. It looks similar to a garment. He had a beard for a little while. A lot of them are sort of like waking up to who they are, right? And I was watching this, what's it called? Dirty boxing, which is basically boxing with elbows in it, and you can't do kicks and shit, right? And see, people don't really change overnight quickly. It takes a little of a gradual process for some people, depending on their lot. And but a lot of people are acknowledging who they are, and obviously, I'll go to scripture first. Romans 10 verse 2, is it? Romans 10 verse 2. Romans 10 verse 2. Salakia for clearing my throat. Every time I'm making a video, it just goes extra harsh. One second. Romans 10 verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. Now, a lot of our people have the zeal, right? They always believe in a higher power because we are the children of God. We are the children of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, right? Hence the reason, but they have a zeal. They have, even though they have it in the wrong, incorrect way that our forefathers did not know, you know. And soon to, is it 8:16? Spirit beareth witness. Spirit beareth witness, we are the children of God, King James Version. Yeah, Romans 8:16, that's it. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High, which we are. We Israelites. Because the so-called white man ain't gonna do this. Heathens ain't gonna do this. They don't give a shit. Or you might have Ishmael do his BS nonsense with Allah and Muhammad and all that bullshit, right? But our people, for the most part, okay, are the children of the Most High, and the Lord is gonna always put a little bit of a small amount of spirit in them, where they're gonna have a strong belief in the Most High, and then at some point they're gonna wake up and know that, okay, cool, this is what I was doing, which was incorrect. I was celebrating Christmas, thinking that the Messiah was born at that time. I was celebrating Easter because they assumed it was related to the Messiah. I was wearing doing all these Catholic rituals, which I thought is, because I believe in the Most High, because they believe that's why they do what they do, but they were doing it not according to knowledge. Now, a lot of our people are waking up. The spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, through his men of the Lord, men of great millstone, have been preaching the truth, all right? And Esau, the so-called white man, right, does something called shadow banning and also adjusting numbers. But whoever's going to find this truth is going to find it, because man's goings are of the Lord, and how can a man understand his own ways? Hence the reason why the IUIC guy who was drunk, the spirit led him. The spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai led him to one of our elders, Elder Manata Zagbar in Great Millstone, South Carolina. I believe this Saturday, Friday, Saturday, just gone, which was the 21st or the 22nd of March, right? I think the elder does his lessons, his street teaching on a Friday. And that's when the IUIC guy bumped into him, actually stood right next to him. And the elder broke down the real name of the Lord, the Most High and our King. You get me? So, man's goings are of the Lord. And, as they also say, many are called, but few are chosen. So if it's the Lord's will, you will stay within this. Now, you can't always look at the outward appearance of somebody and say, okay, cool, or he ain't rocking the, he doesn't have that so-called royal Israelite look yet. All right, you know what I'm talking about, the externals, the beard, and etc., etc. That usually comes into play at some point, because a lot of our people have to mentally grow, as well. But I'm not disregarding it, because the beard of a man's facial hair, his mane, is a beautiful thing, man. You know what I mean? And it's a sign, it's a badge of manhood and a badge of honor as well. And obviously, for Israelite men, you look regal. You know what I mean? And so you can't just always go on that, because the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, because doesn't always look at the outward appearance. Looks at the the inside as well. It doesn't mean that you're not supposed to do it, though. All right, because there's something called the elect. All right, you're gonna come into this thing, okay, one way or the other, no matter how much of a street Jake you were back in the day, how gangster you were on the street, how you control the streets, or whether you were an entrepreneur, or whether you were a doctor, or whether you were a lawyer, a successful lawyer, or a chef. The Lord is going to bring you in and also give you a way to earn your daily bread in a way that doesn't sort of contradict the Israelite lifestyle. For example, you're not going to be a tattoo artist if you are living the Israelite lifestyle. You're not going to be stamping people up when pursuant to the Levitical law. You can't get tattoos. You're not going to be doing that to your own people, because our people pretty much going to get these tattoos done these days, All right, let's get back to it. Yoel Romero, man. As this truth spreads to the four corners of the earth, the fashions of this world are passing away, right? People don't believe in this bullshit Christmas no more. The lights don't go up no more. People ain't singing carols no more. None of that nonsense. People ain't doing trick or treating no more. And Jake is waking up. This truth of Yahweh Shemashai is changing the spiritual landscape. And Yoel Romero is wearing a top with the name Yahweh in the Assyrian Hebrew. Okay? Now tell me how he knows that. He speaks Spanish. I ain't heard him speak English yet. I believe he's from Florida, so he probably speaks maybe broken English. And obviously there are Spanish speaking camps. All right? And you can have things translated also. All right? You've got Italian speaking camps, you've got German speaking camps, you've got sign language camps. And these are all Great Millstone, by the way, and Great Millstone affiliates. All right? You've got English, obviously. You've got Japanese, German, all multiple languages. And obviously most of the Northern Kingdom speak Spanish. You've got the Spanish speaking camps, which are on the West Coast, I believe. A lot of them. Right? And also you've got camps in Florida. Right? As you can see, the name Yahweh. Let me see if I got an image of it here. Put it here somewhere. Where is it? Oh yeah. There you go. Okay. That's the Paleo Hebrew, the Lashawan Quadash, the ancient tongue. All right. That's Yahweh. That's Yahweh there again. And that's Yahweh there again. That's the Assyrian writing, and then the Paleo Hebrew, which means to exist. Okay. Which means he exists. The Lord exists. Okay. I believe Yah means he exists, and Haya means Yah means he, and the Haya means exists. So Yahweh, he exists. So Yah means he, Haya means exists. He exists. I'm saying it correctly. All right. Which is cool. And Lord willing, if it's the Lord's will, Yoel may know the Messiah's name also, Yahweh Shai. So only the Lord knows, But the fact of the matter is, he has, he's going in the right direction, And if it's the Lord's will, man, like we all hope for elect, he'll be part of that number. But this just goes to show, man, that truth is spreading to the four corners of the earth, man. Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. All right, the good news is for the Israelites, and Yoel is an Israelite, tribe of Manasseh, a so-called Cuban. Okay. Salakia, man. Isaiah 33:6. Now for the hopeful elect, this truth makes you teary-eyed, man. It makes you be so grateful to Yahweh Shem Hashai for making you an Israelite. Dawada Yahweh Shem Hashai for making me an Israelite. Say Dawada to Yahweh Shem Hashai for his name. Dawada Yahweh Shem Hashai for making me an Israelite. Dawada Yahweh Shem Hashai for this knowledge, because it gives you peace, it gives you comfort, knowing that this nightmare is not forever. Okay, it's like a balm on your pain. Okay, so it gives you stability, makes you stay stable. You don't go crazy or doolally, man. Like these jakes out there that don't know what time it is. They believe that they're just whatever the so-called Edomites, whatever the so-called white man labeled them, who is the Edomite. All right, the so-called white man is the Edomite, right? And Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, is his treasure. Okay? This is wisdom and knowledge, man. Gives a lot of stability, Oh yeah. 1 Corinthians 7:31. 1 second. Daniel 12:2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, and some to everlasting life, and some and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Okay, that's talking about the dead in Yahushai. Some for everlasting life, and the ones that were wicked and were passed away, the Lord's gonna put them to shame. The ones that didn't do the right thing. So a lot of the stars and athletes and that sold their ass on this side, they're gonna wake up to everlasting contempt. Everlasting, not forever. They'll have their heads in shame for a little while. But the ones that died in the truth, that were that were teachers of frontline prophets, they're gonna wake up to everlasting life, man. You know, you know, they're gonna wake up to everlasting life. And Romero, because even being an athlete in this world, you might have to do certain things as well. So I don't know how far he's in this left hand side world, whether he's in it at all, I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, he's wearing a top with the Most High's name in the Assyrian tongue, Yahweh. So I guess the Lord has got the ball rolling in his favor. We'll see where he goes, or where this goes. But the fact of the matter is, if he's not part of that number, he'll wake up in everlasting contempt. You know, um, if he gets deleted on this side, or however the Lord does it. But if he's part of that number, you just don't know, man. Obviously, he's just basically uh, at some point, in the ancient world, he's probably in the Colosseum. You never know, man. A lot of you come back in your same lot. And the guy's he's a strong dude. He's a Manassite. He's got that power. He's got his Jake. You know what I mean? So ancient, old school warrior, man. So this truth, man, is changing the spiritual landscape of this world. Romans 11:7. What then? Israel hath not. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Okay? But there's also many are called, few are chosen also. So we just don't know what our end will be. Only the Lord knows. That's the fearful part, man. That's what keeps you, as I say, on your toes. You on your P's and Q's and all that. But the election have obtained the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. They call on the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. They don't deviate from that. They don't say Most High Christ blessed, or Ahaya Asha Ahaya, or Allah and all that bullshit, or Jesus Christ and all that bullshit. Because Jesus is a dickhead, and Christ is an ass. No, how do yeah? Jesus is an asshole, and Christ is a dickhead. Okay, it's all about Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Sometimes you have to use that Jesus and Christ stuff just to sort of make somebody understand. Okay, those aren't the correct names. Okay, it's all about Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. So the election are going to have the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. All right, but the fact of the matter is, okay, the main emphasis here is the fact that this truth, man, is spreading in every fiber, intricate part of this world, man. All right, from your regular folk to so-called athletes, martial artists, rappers, so-called famous people, or Hollywood stars or whatever, and your regular folk. A lot of people are gonna know this truth, man. Okay, because when the Lord returns, a lot of people are gonna know. But then, who's the Lord gonna choose? Okay, is your brain name written in the book of life? Only the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai knows, man. But this is a good sign, man. This truth is spreading like wildfire. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. It's 5:19 in the morning. Anyway, Shalom, or praise Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Rakak V'dash.